What? Between her fingers. Webbing, thin and translucent like a gecko's foot. And Maritu hit a bump. The businessman woke briefly, cursed, slept again. I should have run, Juma continued. But I didn't. I bought another drink, then another. The bar emptied. The barman yawned. And still we sat there, her watching me drowning in those eyes. The old woman nodded. She had heard this before. Stories from the coast traveled inland on buses just like this one. Finally, she spoke. Her voice was like water running over stones. She said, "My name is Nguva." Juma shivered despite the heat. Nguva, that's what old people call the sea creatures. The ones the fishermen see off Lamu. The dugongs that sailors mistook for women. I laughed. I said, "That's not a real name." And she smiled. What happened then? She asked me to take her home. The old woman's eyes widened. You didn't. I did. Juma's voice cracked. I was drunk and lonely. And she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. We walked through the narrow streets of Old Town, past the carved doors and the coral stone houses, past the mosque where the muezzin had just finished the night prayer. She held my hand. Her fingers were cold, cold like the deep ocean current. My house is small. One room, bed, chair, fan. She stood in the middle of it, looking around like she'd never seen walls before. She touched the window. She touched the bed. She touched my face. Juma closed his eyes. I kissed her, and her lips were salt. Not sweat salt, ocean salt, like I was drinking the Indian Ocean. And then, the old woman whispered, and then she reached behind her back and undid her kanga. It fell to the floor. The Maritu engine groaned. Outside, a sign read, Entero Andai 50 kilometers. Her top half was woman, perfect woman. But from the waist down, Juma's hands trembled. From the waist down, she wasn't. Scales, not like a fish exactly. Like something older, smoother. They caught the purple light and shimmered. And at her feet, where feet should be fins. Long, delicate fins that moved even though she was standing still. The old woman made a sound. Not fear, recognition. Mami Wada, she breathed. The water spirit. I didn't know what to call her. I just stood there, frozen, and she said, Juma stopped. Said what?